everyone, welcome back to the Crafty Author. My name is Anissa. I am the Crafty Author and welcome to Sewing Talk Tuesday. So this week we're going to talk about is upcoming things, upcoming projects for the fall, Christmas season, that sort of thing. I want you to know, so I just wanted to really say a huge thank you to all of you who reached out to me and showed me lots of love on the passing of my Sophie. So for those of you who don't know, I had to put my black lab to sleep 2 weeks ago. She just turned 9 years old on August 25th. And took her in for a teeth cleaning and found out that she had a huge tumor on the back of her tongue and that it was cancer. And it was really terrible because she just, you know, when you have a tumor like that that's really fast moving, it's very aggressive, it's hard for them to breathe. And so I needed to take a little bit of time off for me because I was a wreck. It's still hard, but she's in a much better place and things are starting to get back to normal again. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I have not been down here in this craft room since the day that we put her down. So it's a little hard, but I feel okay. So I'm okay. So I did start on the table runner for fall, and I'm going to call this Sophie's Pumpkin Patch. That's what I'm going to call it, because she was here with me when I started cutting this and coming up with the idea for this this table runner. So that's what we're going to call it, Sophie's Pumpkin Patch. And it is super cute. I haven't put it all together yet, but I will show you some of what I have already, okay? So I will be selling these kits when they're done, when they're complete, and they will not be for sale until after I do the tutorial for the actual table runner. All right, I know a lot of you have shown interest in that, and I will let you know when those are available and where you can get them. It will be a first come, first serve. I don't know how many sets I'm gonna have. I'm shooting for 10 kits, but I can't promise that until I have all of the fabric cut, all the pieces cut, and everything ready to go. So I will tell you this about the kits when they are finished, when I send them to you, what will be included with that. So it will be the 4 pieces, the 4 squares that you're gonna need. It will have the applique pieces. The applique will have the heat and bond already adhered to the back side, so all you'll have to do is peel it off, stick it on the square, and then stitch around it, whatever stitch you want. I probably will use a zigzag. It will have the strips for the border, and I'm not sure if it'll have the backing piece yet. It just depends on how much fabric I have left over, okay? So we'll address that as we get closer. Like I said, I really need to work on this a little bit more, but I wanted you to know that the actual pieces themselves, the applique pieces, will have the heat and bond adhered to it, and you will have the border pieces for this as well. I think it's going to be adorable. It's pumpkins and leaves. It's so cute. That's why I want to call it Sophie's Pumpkin Patch, though, because it has 2 different kinds of, this is one of the pumpkin fabrics, and then I have another pumpkin fabric. Let me just show you. This is what it looks like. It's one of the pumpkins I've already cut. Ta-da, aren't they cute? So that will go on our square like so. It'll be full of stuff on here, I promise you. And then this is the other pumpkin fabric that will go along with this. So you'll have My goal is to put 4 pumpkins on here, so I still have to work this out though, so don't hold that against me, okay? And then these, I think I've already shown you some of these, but these are going to be the leaves that go in between the pumpkins. There's that fabric, and then there's this fabric for that. It's just a really pretty gold polka dot. And everything goes together so beautifully. And I just love it because, you know, dogs like to run through leaves and things like that in the fall time. I know Sophie did too. So Sophie's pumpkin patch seemed very appropriate to me. So that's what we're going to call it. This is going to be a thin inner border. This fabric right here, I think it's adorable, and it has all the colors that we're working with. And then this will be a larger border and quite possibly binding. And again, it's going to depend on how much fabric I have in order to put the kits together. Okay, so just hang tight. I promise I'm working on this, and we'll have something up to show you shortly. And a tutorial and all that good stuff. Other than that, I really haven't done too much down here. I am getting ready to do some gifts for my husband. He's a realtor. I do the marketing and all the accounting and stuff. I run the office portion of our business. And so we give our clients closing gifts at the end of every transaction that we do. And so we are going to be doing some wine, their wine, what am I trying to say here? It's like a wine gift. So it's in a galvanized tin, and it's personalized on the outside with their names. And then we put wine in there with wine glasses and chocolates, and it's awesome. It just turns out amazing. I should probably just do a quick little tutorial on how I do that. But anyway, so that's what I will be working on this week as well. And not really much else going on. Not really. I had my grandsons this past weekend. They both spent the night on Saturday, and then we had them all day on Sunday. That was a lot of fun. I watched Spider-Man. And we played, and then we went to a place called the Tree Farm, and we bought 3 brand new trees, and we planted those this morning. For those of you who do not know, a couple months ago, our big umbrella willow died. So trees in Colorado have had a really hard time this year for some reason, but our willow it was a beautiful tree, and then it just up and died. So we had to have it cut down and ground down and everything. And we had this big hole in the front of our yard. Our neighbors probably hated us. They were probably like, oh, you guys are like the eyesore of the, the neighborhood. And honestly, I'm surprised our HOA didn't say anything, but they didn't. So this morning, my husband and we planted a tree in the front yard. And then we filled in the hole with sod. So now the front yard looks completely normal. And then we planted 2 trees in the backyard, which is what we had been planning to do for quite some time now. But we finally just decided, let's just do it. So, so that's what I was doing this morning. I've been kind of doing that. I've been laying a little bit low. Been thinking of projects to do, things to do with you guys. I have a lot of things that I want to show you that I do. So one of the things that I do for each one of my grandkids when they're born is for their first Christmas, I make them a big gigantic Santa bag. And I personalize it from the North Pole and everything and put a stamp on it and da-da-da-da-da. I do this all with my heat press. And this year, since I have a new grandson who this will be his first Christmas, I'm going to be making one of those bags. And I will show you how I do it. And then at Christmas time, what I do, my kids hate me, I fill it full of toys. So the bag is huge. It's full of toys. And I usually get a big bear from Costco, the really big, gigantic ones, to accompany the bag. So I did that for my grandson, Alex. And then this year, I'm going to do it for Nathan. But the kids asked me not to do the big teddy bear. So I didn't. I did something different. They're going to hate me equally. It's okay. That's our job as grandparents. So anyway, I'm really excited to work on that. I will be doing another table runner also for Christmas. Last year I did the one with the presents, and that seemed to be a really big hit. This year we may do another one of those, and I'll just change it up a little bit. And I'm thinking about doing the table runner kits for that one as well. So I'll see how this one goes, and then I'll decide if that's going to be a good idea or not. And then also wreath making. So I put in my private Facebook group some questions about what kinds of projects you guys wanted to see. I got a lot of requests for scrap quilts. I got a lot of requests for wreaths. I got a lot of requests for these table runners. Trying to think what else. I don't remember, to be honest. I'll have to go back and look. But those were like the top ones that I did see. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you how I do these things, okay? I know that not everything is 100% quilting related, especially this time of year, because there are so many different projects that we make. I feel like, that we make things for the home and things like that. And I'm no exception to that. I do the same thing. So I will be doing that. Also, we are going to be finishing up the block of the month. So I want to finish this early. So I might end up putting the block of the month a couple of blocks early in, because I don't know if some of you are going to give those as a gift for Christmas or not, and I want you to have that done, and I want you to be able to move on from that project as well. So I will be moving some of those dates up too. I know we're getting down to the wire now. I really wanted to focus on a scrap quilt. I'm not sure that that's going to happen right away, just because it's the holiday season and things get a little bit crazy. Okay, so I have to go back to my calendar and figure out what's kind of going on there. And not to mention, my life has been a little bit crazy, so I do apologize for that. But sometimes real life happens and it just kind of throws a wrench in things. I mean, we're only human and we can only do so much, and I am no exception to that either, okay? So I do appreciate all of your patience and everything with me. So, and I also have family members that are going through some serious health issues as well. So that's also weighing on my mind too. So I just really appreciate the patience right now. I promise I'll be back to normal 100% here soon, but it's just my turn to go through some things. So it's life, right? So that's really kind of it for me. I feel like I'm rambling a little bit because I probably am. I haven't talked to you guys in a really long time. I know I need to do a live video. I would like to do that at some point in time, but today is not it. So, but I promise I am trying to work all these things back in, okay? And yeah, so that's it. I just wanted to let you guys know that. I wanted to give you an update, and I wanted to show you a little piece of the table runner that's coming up. So if you'd like to subscribe, if you would like to follow me on social media, the links are down below in the description box. Don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Ring that little bell. Each and every time I upload a new video, you will get notified. And keep on crafting. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.